Hello, Karu and Nikki. It is Tuesday, the 22nd of February, and excuse me, I am cutting together a whole bunch of video here from the past 2 or 3 weeks that I've shot. It's been a busy few weeks, and it's going to be busier coming forward. So, what have we been up to? Well, the video you're watching now is a couple weeks ago. We went to meet with Bryn and Eleanor and her family near Multnomah Falls. Actually, this is Bridal Veil Falls, I think. Bridal Veil Falls. And so we went and hung out with them and hiked around and had a good time. And on the way back, we ran into a fire in the Gorge, which was kind of exciting. You'll see footage of that here before too long. So we got home, and as we got home, Roundup was starting. And actually, it's interesting because this Roundup was the first time that I haven't gone to any of the parades or anything, and but it was nice. And Sarah's uncle Perry from New Hampshire, who's a Tea Party guy from New Hampshire, live free or die guy. You'd like him, Karu. And I think he's in his 80s now. He and his wife came. We had dinner with them one night, and Sarah's mom took them around Roundup, and they attended the rodeo and had a good time, I think. Then we left on Friday to go up to Pullman, actually Colfax, and Gareth came over and hung out with us on Saturday. So we were up Friday, hung out with us on Saturday, and you'll see footage at the end here. I helped Brad, or I stood around and watched Brad while he did some fixes to his internet access point, which you'll see is in the middle of a wheat field and involves solar and wind energy to keep it going. Anyway, so we did that and hung out with Gareth. Gareth's doing well. He's 4 weeks into classes now, and got a couple bad grades. Not horrible grades, but bad grades, and he's trying to figure out, what he needs to do, how much work he needs to do, and what he's being asked for. So he's I think he's doing well, though. He's got a couple friends. He seems to be having a good time. He seems very confident. So either he'll fail spectacularly or he'll do all right. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. Taryn has started piano lessons, and we've got him working with a friend of ours who tutors in math rather than us teaching him math, because John just does a great job teaching math, and Taryn loves him, and he's having a good time. So he's actually at math right now. He's going twice a week, and he's going to be riding his bike down, which is nice. Give him a little independence. We're back at Roundup in the video now, in case you're keeping track. So everything's going well. We've got the next basically month and a half are going to be really busy. On Friday, we're going to Portland. Sarah's got a book signing, which, she wasn't thrilled about doing this book signing, but it's this group of authors she's writing with, and she wrote this sci-fi book for. And so we're going down, and hopefully we'll get to see Bryn, and we'll take Taryn to OMSI. So on Friday and Saturday, we'll be doing that. Then we get back home on Sunday, and she leaves on Wednesday to go to Orlando for Novelist Inc. conference, which she really enjoyed last year. She's not thrilled with the program at this point. She was saying that she thinks that they gave the guy who organized the program is anyway. She's not impressed with. There's a lot of people who make a lot of money off of people who are aspiring authors, and she was not happy. She felt like the program was tailored towards some of those people, and so she's really unhappy with it. So while she's gone, she'll be gone Wednesday through Sunday, and I am going to, we're going to get 2 tons of pellets for a pellet stove. My neighbor Scott and I are going to do that. And and then we're going to Scott and I are, I think, on Saturday, we're going to go on a hike. We're going to try to actually, we're going to go up to the headwaters of the Umatilla, and we're going to try to do a really long hike, like 20 to 25 miles. There's a loop. We've done the 16-mile one, but I think there's an extended, longer version of that we're going to try to do. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. It should be a lot of fun. So then Sarah gets home Sunday, and the following Wednesday, we get on a plane to go to Iceland. And so we're flying out of Pasco, and when we leave Pasco, we go to Seattle, and then we have direct flight from Seattle to Keflavik. And so we arrive in Keflavik at like 5 in the morning, or 7 in the morning, I guess. So I think I'm gonna look up. I may actually, for the first time in my life, take some drugs to try to make me sleep, because we're gonna get up, and we're gonna get to Iceland, and then we're gonna drive all day. We're gonna try to go to. There's a national park that we're going to go to, and that national park is it's at the fault between two plates, and then we're going to go to Geyser, and then we're going to go to Gulfoss, which is this giant, awesome waterfall, and you can look those things up if you want, but. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to sleep. We're going to go to a village called Selfoss, and we got a place to stay there. And then the next morning we're going to get up. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do the next day, but I think we're going to go. I'd like to go to the Blue Lagoon, which is this hot springs place where you can soak. So we will go and do that, and then then spend the night at an airport hotel. Get up early the next morning and jump on a plane to London. And then we spend 10 hours in the London airport, and then we get on a plane overnight to Tel Aviv, and we arrive at Tel Aviv at like 5 in the morning. So when we get a day in Tel Aviv, and we spend the night there, and then the next morning we get up early, take the train to Haifa, and we do the 9 days of pilgrimage there. And actually, Taryn and I went through all the places we're going to visit and why we're visiting them and what we're supposed to get out of them. And it was really fun because we got on Google Maps, Google Earth, and they have Street View for most of these places. So we would find the places and go to Street View, and he actually thought that was really, really cool. So like there's actually, these quote roads in Old City Haifa that are just really alleyways, and they have Street View for them. And so the idea of walking down these alleyways actually got him kind of excited. So I think that's going to be fun. So then after pilgrimage, we're getting back on the plane, going back to London. And by the way, Brad and Linda are going to be with us on this whole trip. Tom and Lynn are meeting us in London the first time, going to be in Israel with us. And then they're going to go back with us to London. And then we're going to spend 3 days in London. Hopefully I'll go see Kent and give him some stuff. That will be one of the things we'll do in those 3 days. And then we'll start kind of a driving tour, and we're going to head out to the southwest, out to Dartmoor in Devon, and spend a night there. And then we're going to come up and we're going to spend a night in southern Wales at a place we've stayed before. And we'll go to Tintern Abbey and Conwy Castle, I think. Not Conwy. It's another C, and I can't remember the name right now. Maybe it is Conway, I don't know. And so then we head up to northern England, and we spend a week in northern England in a cottage, and then we head over to northern Wales, and we spend a week there in a cottage, and come home on November 11th. So, it should be a eventful trip. We're probably all going to hate each other by the time we're done with it, but I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. And hopefully I'll get some good video to share with you guys on all these adventures coming up. Hopefully I'll talk to you soon. Looks like I'm out of time, so that's my story. And I am sticking to it.